What is up? What is up, YouTube? Hey, I got the other camera back there recording me, right? Tomorrow it is 2 o'clock in the morning. Hold up, y'all. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, I gotta make sure. Okay. Yeah. I just gotta make sure we're recording, so I had to put this up there. Check it out, man. Feds likely to call Jennifer Lopez as Diddy trial almost begins. I've been traveling, man, and I didn't know that, number one, they was gonna ask for a continuancy. And I said it. Y'all can go back and look before they even granted him granted him the answer, no. I said it, man. I had said that. I said, I don't think they're gonna give him a continuancy. I don't think they're gonna do that. You know why? Because oh shoot, my bad, y'all. Oops. Y'all seen the light. Anyway, Diddy's not gonna get a continuancy. I'm gonna tell y'all why. Because of the attitudes, right? Because of the attitudes of the lawyers. These lawyers are used to being lawyers, so they disrespect the court system a little bit. Jay-Z lawyer, that top of the line lawyer boy. Yeah. They disrespect. And the judges know that they gotta, it's a different game. I can't explain the game, but the game is like this. You scratch my back, I scratch yours, we get bigger. And some of these lawyers, they don't know the game. They don't understand the game. So what happens is, only thing they know is they in their feelings. Everybody in their feelings. Hear me out, watch this. They all in their feelings. And what happens is, now this judge dude for Puffy, he's in his feelings. I'm the third judge on this case. I didn't even want this case. Boy, I don't even know what kind of music you do. I'm trying to get back home to my family, live my life, and I'm on this high, come find out that you somebody big time. I'm pissed off at you. I done seen the videos. I done seen the information. I done seen this shit. I seen the shit. So, and you gonna make this a case? That's how he feels. That's how the judge feels. The lawyer, the judge, my bad. Can you imagine, right? Imagine yourself as the judge. Imagine you knowing everything this person got and everything this person got, right? And you see it for yourself and like, hey, bro, I'm a judge and I know good and well, boy, you gonna do, at the most, you're gonna probably do about 10 years, but you're gonna be guilty. Can you imagine that? This is what the judge gotta sit through this months of crap. This is how I feel. The man is guilty. Y'all seen him kicking. So one day he just had a soft drink that made him flip out and start beating on that little girl. Or do you really believe it's a history of it? This is how he lived his life? All these people talking all this crap. All they gotta do is catch him on one thing. One thing they gotta catch him on. Y'all crazy, man. You are stupid in your head to think that he gonna walk. They ain't got nothing on Diddy. My man Ticket gonna tell you. You got Beyonce. We ain't talked about no Usher. We ain't talking about no B. Burr. We haven't even talked about the artists he didn't sign. We ain't talked about Jodeci. We ain't talked about the kids that was in the daggone making of the band. Oh my God. This boy, we ain't even talk about the people he already and they liked it. Ooh, Puffy, you done raped me. You wanna do it again? I'm ready for fame. What about them people? That's it. Think about it. And I think Usher was one of those type of people. Rick Ross. Yeah, I think these people ludicrous. Wait a minute, you mean if I just give up my bowl, I can be in rags and riches for the rest of my life? Here you go. How you doing there? Hey, oh, hey, it's your birthday. Let's party. Where's the money? Where's my fame? That's all they want. Well, you got to do this. Okay, I do it. And next thing you know, but Beaver couldn't take it. He thought he was, okay, yeah, I want this fame and all this stuff. And next thing you know, Beaver was like, man, I can't live with myself. You know what you did? You gave up your man ticket. You can't give up your man card. You can't give that up, man. You ain't no man no more. And that's where Uncle Mike comes in at. I'm sorry, man. I like money because I can help other people with the money. But I think I got enough talent where I don't need to give up all for my manhood just to get the money from you so I can help people. I think I can get the money from actually doing YouTube videos, doing Facebook, doing Patreon, doing my music, doing what God gave me as talent, and being honest to the people. Ludacris, I'm ashamed of you. I was a big fan of Ludacris, and I am fucking ashamed of you. Because you have not, who are you? I don't give a fuck with, I'm only one fan. And I'm letting you know that I feel as though you sold your man card to get to where you at. And I watch your videos. How come Cat Williams talking about you and this dude? I don't understand this, man. And I'm still trying to understand it. If somebody else know, let me know. Cat Williams, big time. And he's still struggling trying to get gigs and stuff. He ain't on no big catch-up commercials and everything. Kevin Hart on every commercial. Every time I look, Kevin Hart on a goddamn commercial. If it's time to go to a commercial, they should call it, it's time to go to a Kevin Hart. It's time to go to a Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart, what the hell you did to get all these goddamn parts? And Jameet, boy, you know god daggone well you went up there with on Saturday Night Live. That stupid ass look. The shit wasn't even funny. You supposed to know funny. That's where I draw the line at. That's where I draw the line at. Kevin Hart knows funny. He knows what makes us laugh like a mother. And nobody laughed at that. So I'm disappointed in you. You should have took that and said, you know what, guys, that wasn't funny. You said you were gonna get, you insinuated, my bad, let me make sure I'm right. You insinuated that you wasn't gonna get into no goddamn dress. That's what you did. You gotta protect your brand. I guess you did protect your brand and got into a dress. I'm trying to debate if I would wear a dress because I can. Because if I wear a dress right now, if I put on a dress right this second, everybody knows it ain't for no money. It's just because Mike Cross being crazy, retarded. Oops, can't say that word. Even when you're talking about yourself, you can't say that word. But my overall point is this. This music industry and this entertainment industry got a lot of fucking explaining to do. A whole lot. And people like Ticket and I and other people, we're going to get to the bottom of this shit. Because I cannot believe that I was tricked in believing that my music and my talent and making beats and playing 5 instruments. You got people out here talking bad about Uncle Mike, and I'm the shit. I am the real deal. I got more talent than Puffy does, but he got more lip and gift and gab and bullshit with him. I ain't got no bullshit with me. I just got all talent. I ain't got no talk with me. I just learned how to talk. And you want to sit here and talk about me? I'm trying to figure out how what tool I'm gonna use to beat you with. Beat you up over your Said I don't know what I'm doing in my own studio. $80,000 worth of equipment I bought. And I don't know what I'm. Why would I buy $80,000 worth of equipment? I could just keep the $80,000. Dummy. The more equipment you buy, the more money you make, the more you invest into the. And the more money you make, the more you invest into your equipment, the more money you make, the more you invest, the more money you make, the more you invest. Then you look back every year when you do your audits, you don't know what an audit is. You know why? Because you don't have no equipment. But you want to talk bad about Uncle Mike. Haters. You get more out of, if you was to join my team and stop trying to hate. I ain't got no words for you, cuz I'm over here doing what I love to do. Traveling to the Philippines. Speaking of the Philippines, that's where we at now. We in the Philippines, y'all. I'm gonna be here for a whole month, not 2 weeks. That's what society says a vacation is, 2 weeks. Nah, not me. I want to stay for a whole month. Next time I come to the Philippines, we coming from China. We're going to China first. We're gonna stay 2 weeks in China, since that's how y'all. We're gonna do a vacation before I come to the Philippines to do work. Don't play with me. Don't play with me, man. I'm the realest they come. Anyway, I'm in my feelings, man. Feels likely to call to Jennifer Lopez as Diddy trial almost began. Man, look, y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, man. Uncle Mike loves you. Shout out to my main big ticket. Yeah, I done got into my feelings on this one. Let's check this bad boy out. Here we go, y'all. Big ticket. He's the only one I know that keep on sticking.
So salute everybody tapping on in. Press 2 if y'all can hear me. In the comments, got a mic check 1 2 1 2. Today is court. Diddy goes back to court today, and one of the final hearings before his trial starts, unless they push it back. Which is going to be a big topic of discernment today. A lot of things are going to get brought up in court today. And first of all, let me start by saying shout out to the brother Ceddy Nash, man. I love what he do, love his channel, man. But I have to disagree with him on some things he said. I heard him say that he thinks that the feds don't have a strong case against Diddy and this, that, and the third. And I just totally disagree with that. I mean, they turned down this man's $50 million bail package and bail request 3 times, 3 different judges. And all the judges said because of the preponderance of evidence. Let me remind everybody again. The judges said, all 3 judges, Diddy appealed all the way up to Judge Submaranian, and all of them rejected his bail package. Even the final judge, Judge Submaranian, who's overseeing this case right here, he said, based on the preponderance of evidence that I've seen, under no circumstances can I release this man. He's done, bro. This man put up a $50 million bail package, got rejected by 3 different judges, right? He appealed it those times. He gave up on the appeal. He's out of here, bro. Now the feds, you can say, hey, the feds play dirty. I told you they was going to do this. So he says, oh, well, why would the feds, and you asked a question, Ceddy, so I'm responding to what you said. You said, why would the feds, if they had a strong case, bring all these other shit? Because they don't trust Diddy, nigga. They don't trust that nigga. Straight like that. They feel like he gonna witness tamper, and all the things that they said coming up into this trial. They probably talked to Cassie, and Cassie's told them, and other witnesses have told them how this nigga operate. So they know they have to move with it on this nigga a certain type of way. Plus, that's Diddy's fault he asked for a speedy trial. If Diddy didn't ask for a speedy trial, they'd have hit his ass for more charges anyways, because once again, as they're investigating him and they're doing more investigations and they're doing more interviews, more people, more information is always coming forward. And so they might say, hey, man, this case is bigger than what we thought it was going to be. We already had him on this, but damn, we going to hit him with this, and this. Because as you continue to investigate, you see more things. You're like, damn, I didn't even know all that. Shit, we had him on this right here, but okay, we will go ahead and bring this in here. That's why you have Diddy's lawyers trying to throw out all this other evidence. That is why I said we're here where we're at right now with Jennifer Lopez. Smash the like button as y'all come on in. His ass is fried, bro. I don't give a damn if he hired Brian Steele. I don't give a damn if he hired Lexington Steele. His ass is grass. According to reports, you guys, Jennifer Lopez, you guys see it on your screen. Katie Shellen did a video and she nailed it. The feds have done their homework 1,000%.
Yes.
They dotted I's and crossed T's.
Yeah.
That's what you do in cases like this.
He said, oh, well,
their case must.
That's the problem. People don't understand. This is a case. The feds like, dude, you gonna sit here and assume mess?
Not have been so strong, bro. The case was strong enough. The man lost $3 $50 million bail packages. Who does that? And if you look at the quotes from the judge, every time the judge says, hey, man, based off the evidence I see here, there ain't no way I can let this man released. There ain't no way. They had evidence of witness tampering, all of these things that the judge saw. He rejected a $50 million bail 3 times. 3 different judges. Bro, come on, let's not do this. Let's not give the people false hope on this man. His ass is going to prison. Anybody think Diddy is innocent? I don't know what, I can't tell you that. You get rejected a $50 million bail 3 times, and the judges all say, hey, man, because of the preponderance of evidence that I see here, I cannot let this man go. Unbelievable stuff, man. And see, they're ignoring all of the things that's in the RICO. They're saying, oh, they got a weak case. How they got a weak case? They have evidence, bro. They got videos, footage, photos, all of these things, text messages. They've already told you. They got 20 TBs of information on this dude. And what are you going to do? You're going to listen to Diddy's lawyers? Diddy's lawyers have lied about everything so far about this case. But they're fighting this one. I showed you yesterday. And Diddy's lawyers did that filing yesterday. Said you didn't address this, man. You didn't address this right here. How Diddy's lawyers talked about that minor victim they brought up, sir. Right? That they're going to use to corroborate with evidence things that they're charging Diddy with pertinent to this trial. It's a wrap, dog. It's a wrap, dog. He ain't pass and go. That nigga ain't collecting $200. That's going to prison, dog. For the rest of his life. And it's going to be a reality hit to all these people that's running around here believing that this shit is fairy tale. It ain't. But back to Miss J-Lo. So according to reports, and shout out to the reports, it says Jennifer Lopez faced being dragged into ex-Sean Diddy Combs' high-profile sex trafficking trial as prosecutors seek to use evidence from the infamous 1999 club shooting that led to both stars being arrested. The singer then boyfriend, Diddy, were at the club, New York in Manhattan, December 27, 1995, when gunfire broke out into the venue. The music mogul was accused of firing a gun in a shootout that left 3 people injured, including Natalia Rubin, who was struck in the face but miraculously survived, thank God. Both J-Lo and Diddy were arrested in relation to the incident, but Lopez was not charged and Combs was later acquitted. Diddy's lawyers are now fighting to exclude the incident from the evidence in his upcoming trial, which is due to begin in May. Now, what are they talking about? Why is this pertinent to the upcoming trial?
Here we go.
Because they're going to use allegations and situations and witnesses to say, hey, Diddy paid us off. He tampered with this case. They're going to use that in court on multiple occasions, bro.
I forgot all about Shine. I forgot all about Shine. I wonder what Shine and Shine people talking about. When you see, Shine is the one person, but Shine mom, they can talk to Shine family members, Shine people, his lawyers.
The guy who said that Diddy bribed him to take the gun, yeah, they're gonna bring him in. Yeah, they all this other stuff that's outside, all this other shit that's on the sidelines, they're finna bring this, stack this up, and bring this in to corroborate their evidence and the things that they're already saying in court. Oh, they gonna stack his ass up real high. They're gonna stack his ass up real high. So when you said, "Hey man, why they come?" Bro, they gonna always come as much as they can come with. Diddy asked for a speedy trial. That's his fault. He asked for a speedy trial. And you know the feds is gonna hit you with, and you said, "Oh, why would the feds come out?" Because they don't trust Diddy. The feds wasn't gonna give Diddy their strategy and their game plan early. They was gonna hit him light early, even though they knew they had enough then, and then hit him heavy late in the ball game. You know, that crushing blow once he really thought that, oh yeah. Man, listen, Diddy lawyers have lied this entire time. They lied about the Cassie tape being destroyed. They lied about the baby. They lied about baby oil at Costco, bro. Come on, man. What are we doing, bro?
That wasn't a lie. That was just a stupid. That was not. You wasn't thinking. That wasn't a lie. You wasn't thinking before you talked. You try to. These guys buy in bulk. Dude, who the fuck? Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry, but who the fuck buys 1,000 bottles of anything? You name something other than baby oil. You name something. 1,000 bottles of what? Oil? 40, 10W40? Who buys 1,000 bottles of anything? I'm rich, and I need 1,000 bottles of 1,000 boxes of condoms because I'm rich. 1,000 bottles of what I use the most. I can't think of nothing, man. 1,000 bottles? Sit down, cousin.
They've lied about every single thing pretty much all the way through this case. And this is the reason why the feds said, hey, you know what? We got to play this game differently with this guy. Because he's surgical with that thing. See what I'm saying? They don't trust Diddy. So they're not going to march out everything early, allow him to allegedly be able to get to these witnesses and stuff. Because remember, they accused him of witness tampering and showed evidence in his bail hearings. The judge spoke on this. Go back to the bail hearing transcripts and read them. The judge.
Diddy need to realize that, dude, whatever tricks you think you got, witness tampering, using somebody else's phone card to talk to somebody, getting somebody on a three-way call, whatever tricks that you think you're going to use, we already know about these tricks, and we're going to expose you as being a bad person because you're using the tricks that we normally don't even. Allowing somebody to use their phone card is something small to the FBI and the police in these agencies. Because I don't care who you let use other cards, we can still listen to the damn phone call. So what difference does it make? Yeah. Stupid, man. Stupid McNupit. I gotta get another red horse, y'all. Yeah, my tail is celebrating. Thank you, Jesus. I'm celebrating. Pause. All right, I'm back now, y'all. Let's rock.
Let's talk on this. In his bail hearings, the judge spoke on this. Go back to the bail hearing transcripts and read them. The judge spoke on this. Then yesterday, I showed you last night, just with one victim, victim number two. Victim number two, they already have shown 236 media files, photos and videos produced on March 4th, 2025. And they actually put their references in that writing to show why they could march this out at this time. And they've shown other cases that they've done the same thing, that it's been allowed. Read the paperwork, bro. It's all in the paperwork. Devil's in the details, brother. That nigga ain't getting out that he's done. So, bro, they got an airtight case. Trust me.
He ain't
The
getting
nigga's
out.
gonna get a
And he
reality
done.
check when he take his ass to court. But let's get back to J-Lo. Let's get back to her. So it says Diddy lawyers are now fighting to exclude that shooting incident from his upcoming trial, which is due to begin in mid-May, according to legal filings obtained by the DailyMail.com. It says court documents
All this
filed
shit
early
about
this
to come
month
out.
reveal that the Bad Boy founder is also seeking to exclude the notorious video of him beating up his ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura. So he's trying to get that tape excluded too by saying, "Oh, they tampered with the evidence." Did you hear what that bum said about that tape? Diddy said that his lawyers are saying, "Oh, the tape made him look bigger than what he was." Is these things crazy? Are they crazy? They went and got some ex-cop to say, "Hey, this video looks like makes Diddy look bigger than what he was."
Yeah, he looks bigger, but the punches don't look any bigger. Well, because he looked bigger, the punches look bigger. I guess something like that. I don't know.
What you think, bro? And they ain't even addressing that ass whooping he put on Cassie, which is under the RICO as well. The RICO, he facing life for the RICO alone. Just for the RICO, just for the racketeering, he facing life. Right? You know, the fires on the cars. Right? The beating up these women, all this shit.
Setting cars on fire.
Right? The threats, the coercing.
What is this a
That's
movie
the reason
or
why
this
they're
real
bringing
life?
in all of these other. They did the same thing to Harvey Weinstein, laid out the same playbook. Look it up. So it says, Diddy's lawyers are now fighting to exclude the incident from evidence in his upcoming trial, which is beginning to do in May. This is court documents filed early this month reveal that the Bad Boy founder is also seeking to exclude a notorious video of him beating up his ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, from the case, arguing that nobody could authenticate it. BS. First, he said the long version was erased and didn't exist. That was a lie. Another lie. His team is liars. Those guys are professional liars. Period. They're getting called out. You understand what I'm saying? The man upstairs coming to clean this shit up.
The man
Diddy
upstairs
also wants the judge to not allow evidence from his third accuser, known as Victim 3, because it would, quote unquote, outrage the jury. Let me repeat that line again. Diddy also wants the judge not to allow evidence from his third accuser, known as Victim 3. He don't even want the evidence shown to the jury because he knows it would outrage the jury if they saw that evidence. Evidence, not no innuendos, not no testimony, nigga. Not no fake here or there. Evidence. Read the paperwork now. Diddy also wants the judge not to allow evidence from his third accuser, known as Victim number 3, because it would outrage the jury.
Dude.
The 55-year-old has pleaded not guilty to 5 counts of racketeering conspiracy.
Hold up, man. If I was the judge, right, in this case, if I was a judge, I would start off because I would want to know. I would want to know. Hear the court is in session. Mr. Sean Puffy Combs, P. Diddy. I just got one question for you before we start this trial. Can I ask my one question, sir? I would ask for permission. And I don't want no lawyers to answer. I want him to answer. And I would ask him, do you seriously think that this is a movie you shooting? Or do you know the difference between real life and a movie? Because all this sounds like it's supposed to be in a movie. All of it. He living his life as if it is a movie. And if I was the lawyer, or the judge, should I say, if I was a judge, if I had ever had the opportunity, I would ask him that. Do you seriously think you living inside of a movie? All this, everything that Diddy has done, or think he can get away with doing, is found in a movie. This shit is found in only movies, man. I thought it was only in movies. Here we go, man. I ain't stopping.
Sex trafficking and transportation to engage in prostitution. Opening statements on the trial are set to begin on May the 12th, but jury selection will get underway a week before then. Diddy's lawyers made their pitch to the judge in motions that are usually filed this close to a trial and are one of the last chances for the defense to shape up what will be kept back from the jury. Diddy's trying to fight to keep all this stuff away. He ain't gonna be able to do it. The feds ain't stupid. What the feds did was they went up all his other problems that he's had. They walking that shit down. They going to get people to corroborate, talk about how he allegedly paid them off, all of this shit. To show this is how
police officers, lawyers, prosecutors, I'm talking big time people that finally got a heart and said, the jig is up. I need to turn in all the negative stuff I did wrong. Me too, Your Honor. Yeah, I took a bribe from him. He made me take the bribe. Yeah, whatever. I took it, but he made me take it. My kids and everything was in jeopardy. Everybody is turning and say, look here, we can get you off. We can say he made you take the bribe. We just want Diddy. If you know he's did wrong. If you know in your heart's a heart. Here's the thing, man. And I hate to keep stopping it and give my 2 cents. But check this out. Here's the thing. Here's what the problem is. I can imagine what words they're using. In structure that they using to tell these people, Negro, you did wrong. You took the bribe. You put somebody in jail. You did what Diddy asked you to do. And you knew it was wrong. No matter what it was. It don't have to be something that big. You did what Diddy asked you to do. And it was wrong. You took some girl, picked some girl up from the gas station, dropped her off at some other place, knowing that he was going to do something to him. Drugs and everything. You knew he was doing wrong. All the government got to do is find out what part you did that you knew was wrong so you can stay his friend. You know, you got a friend do wrong and say, man, hold this side, just hold it, man. Just hold it for me. Man, we don't supposed to be stealing this car. Well, just hold the daggone thing real quick. And you hold it to help him. Now you're accessory of the crime. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Y'all don't know. Y'all think y'all know.
How he will do with witnesses. This is how he moves. They're dotting their I's and crossing their T's on every end with this dude. It says Diddy lawyers made their pitch to the judge in motions. Yeah,
dude,
so
they want Diddy.
Fact prosecutors are aiming to use the.
I don't understand why people can't see the overall touchdown. Kick the ball through the bleachers, man. They want Diddy. This is the part y'all missing. No, man, he gonna get all. Or they just try to take a black man down. Fuck a black man, they want Diddy. If he was pink, they still want him. Y'all not getting it. Y'all think y'all getting it. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Don't go away, man. Just go away. They want him. You done piss somebody off to saying, by any means necessary, ass kicking time. If I have to make a sacrifice, I give my first, second, or third born. What I need to do? I want Diddy. I want his head on the chain. Y'all don't realize that. He pissed somebody off big time up there. Y'all don't realize that, man. They want Diddy. And that's where y'all messing up at. They got people flipping. The police people. Y'all, it's like a chess move, man. Chess. I cannot believe that lady was a police officer and she filed some paperwork saying that Diddy made her take a bribe. That's what the paperwork said in court. Here's my paperwork in court. Diddy made me take this bribe. I didn't even want to take the bribe, but he made me take the bribe. And I am a sworn police officer. I was done after that. I was done after that.
Shooting means that Jennifer Lopez seems set to be mentioned during the trial. It says, you says Google Jennifer Lopez, none of it shows up. You a lying ass nigga. You a lying ass nigga. You want to put this on the screen right now, sir? Mm-hmm. You want to put this on the screen right now? You lying ass nigga. Hold on. So let me go ahead.
These are the people that kill me right here.
And expose this lying ass nigga right here.
These are the people that kill me that go on somebody else's channel that think that they ain't do no research to try to say that they wrong. Even if you thought they was wrong, I would research
this
it
nigga's
first.
A liar. This nigga's a liar.
Done, son.
You a liar and you going to the pits of hell, boy.
Boy.
Now, he said that if you Google J-Lo and Diddy, this ain't gonna come up. You lying ass, capping ass nigga. It comes up as a top story, nigga. Hold on. I'm gonna put this for you right here. Let me make sure I put this on the screen.
That was a
and then I'm gonna block this nigga afterwards.
Then you right. I would have blocked him too, because that's a dumb. Google J-Lo and none of this shows up at all. Yeah, whatever, dude. I'm gonna
block this nigga afterwards. It's in the court documents, Janet jackass. The hell is wrong with you? I read the court documents last night. All this stuff is in the court documents. It's been 25 filings in the last 48 hours. What's wrong with these people on YouTube? Hold on, let me block this nigga now. Because I don't even gotta wait to block his ass. I'm gonna block you right now. Your name is Keith Warren? Yeah, well go holler at Keith Sweat, nigga. You want my loving baby. You got me twisted, girl. You got me twisted over you. I know I got what you need right here. So tell me what you want to do. Ass looking nigga. Now, you said the Google search don't bring none of this up. Well, sir, I'm here, nigga, to call your bluff. Lying, capping, Reverend Leon, Lonnie Love, Arsh, nigga. Because if you go to Google, it's right there in the top stories. Liar. And it's multiple stories. Liar.
Okay, I can't be quiet on this one. Y'all ready for this? Check this out. Both of them right. Both of them are right, man, because depending on what area you're in, Google is messed up. That's my point I'm trying to make. Ticket, me, and everybody else that's watching this video, we are into Jennifer Lopez, right? The Diddy trial, right? We are into this stuff. This guy probably could have possibly never Googled anything but car parts or hair stylish stuff, skateboards, roller skates, golfing. He probably Googled anything way out of the ordinary of what big data. This is called big data. Big data is the one to actually pulls up. Big data works like this, and I'm just a side note. Big data works like this. If you like to order socks, if you bought and paid for some blue socks, right? Blue socks. That means you got some affiliation with the Navy, military, stuff like that. That's how big data works. But if you get, you order, let's see what you order, what I order. Let's say you order HDMI cord. You know, got to kind of put your TV up. Yo man, what I need to make the TV work with my camera. I just bought this freaking camera. I don't even know. I want to show the trip for the kids to see on you need an HDMI cable. So you bought an HDMI cable. So now all they show you is a bunch of HDMI cable stuff, right? Long story short, this guy never Googled Jennifer Lopez, Puffy, the case, or anything like this. He just ran across Big Ticket live. Hey, I like this live thing. Never did a live. I like this live stuff. Let me see what this dude talking about. You're wrong. I just Googled, just like you told me to. I Googled Jennifer Lopez. When he Googled Jennifer Lopez, the Google algorithm, listen to me now, the Google algorithm is designed to bring up something, right? Can we agree on that? It's designed to bring up something. And what is it going to bring up? Something negative or something positive? Do we know? We don't even fucking know. It's going to bring up the history of Jennifer Lopez. Everything. This guy had never Googled Jennifer Lopez. I'm so mad right now. I'm so mad because I'm trying to figure out, do y'all get this? While I'm sitting here talking to y'all. Do y'all get this? Or do y'all want me to hit the play? I can't wait till he shut up and hit the play button. That's what everybody want me to do. Think about it. If you are an algorithm, you have to think like an algorithm. If you're an algorithm, I'm new, I don't have no data for you. Bring me back a strawberry cake. Where you gonna start at? How it tastes? Where you gonna start at? How you make it? Where you gonna start at? What the ingredients are? What the fuck? Where you gonna start at? Google. This guy says strawberry cake. He ain't never. Well, since you into cars, I think you probably want to know how this strawberry cake is made, because you like the way cars are made. So you want to know how this strawberry cake is made. No, I just want to know how it tastes. I just typed in strawberry cake. Strawberry shortcake. That's another word. See, that's gonna add more to it. Not this cake. What's the difference between strawberry cake and strawberry shortcake? Y'all get me? Y'all down with me, right? I hope y'all down with me.
The hell wrong with you? Brush your teeth and wash your face, nigga. Get the crust out your ass before you come in here lying. You ain't nothing but Diddy's lawyers, nigga.
I don't think he lied.
You a liar, boy.
I think his algorithm is off.
So, as I said to y'all,
think about that.
It goes on to say, this is all in the court filings too. You guys can go look. You ain't just gotta look in the article. See, these guys, I don't see it in any article. Yeah, because nigga, you dumb, deaf, and blind, nigga. Go pull up all the court filings, nigga. All you gotta do is pull up all the court filings. You can see all the court filings like I do, nigga. Pull up all the court filings. It's in there. What the feds are doing. What their strategy is. So stop lying, nigga. It goes on to say,
sorry, y'all.
In the legal filings, Diddy's lawyer argued that the testimony of a key witness in Club New York shooting was patently incredible because he claimed the rapper tried to bribe him. While the witnesses in question was not named, it appeared to refer to Diddy's former chauffeur, Wardell Fenderson, who claims he was asked to take blame for the gun found in the car. This is all that's going to happen.
They're good.
Katie Shannon broke it down for you. Matter of fact, shout out to my girl Katie Shannon. Y'all go subscribe to her channel. She just got to 100K. I'm finna play what she said. She broke the whole thing down from the paperwork. See, this is what happens when you read paperwork like we do. We read the paperwork, dog. We don't just come on here talking, nigga. We reading the actual court filings. I'll let Katie Shannon cook these.
Let Shelly Kelly cook these bombs.
The feds want to use against Diddy in his criminal trial. Diddy's nightclub incident with J-Lo might be brought up in his criminal trial. And this is just one of many bombshell claims that we are learning that the feds want to use against Diddy in his criminal trial. So buckle up because it's about to get crazy. I'm sure a lot of you guys remember the 1999 nightclub incident that happened where Shine would end up serving 10 years in prison, and Diddy and J-Lo originally went to jail with Shine, but Diddy was eventually acquitted of all charges. Now the feds are wanting to bring this situation all back up in Diddy's criminal trial.
Let me just ask y'all one thing. If you did 10 years for somebody and they ain't even paying you no money, I guess money. I guess it's all about money. Is it all about money? I did 10 years, I don't get no money. I did 10 years, I don't get no love. 10 years, I don't get no respect. I think it's more about money. Let's just say 10 years for what? No money.
They're wanting testimonies from Diddy's driver, Wardell Fenderson, who testified against him in this trial and alleged that he was bribed to take possession of a weapon that Diddy allegedly had that night. The feds are wanting to introduce this under the 404B rule, which is alleged prior bad acts that can be used that have nothing to do with this criminal trial. Right now, Diddy is...
Right. Let me break that down to y'all. So all these different things, right? They'll say, oh, well, Diddy was acquitted of that case. Doesn't mean nothing. They're saying he was acquitted because he bribed off a driver. So they're going to bring that driver in with his testimony and his evidence to testify against Diddy, even though he has nothing to do with this case, to show a pattern, along with the evidence they have for the people they are accusing Diddy with. That's what they're doing. They did it to Harvey Weinstein, and they're doing it right here.
Huh? You see what I'm saying? Hey, on the mic would have never thought of that one. I would have never thought about that one. So they're bringing in this mess about the gun and Jennifer Lopez to explain to people, Your Honor, he has done this before. He had told people to do this or say this, and I'll pay you. That's crazy.
That is what they're doing. J-Lo, all these people already get called up allegedly. They're lining all of this stuff up to show everybody this is the pattern of things this man has done over his life. He's been able to get away with it because he's allegedly paid these people off. You have people that's come, witnesses that come in saying they was paid off, threatened, all these different things allegedly. So they're using all of this stuff with the evidence and proffer agreements to where these people can't be prosecuted for their testimony and further trials and stuff like that. They're showing that to go along with the evidence they already have. This is how you do when you're in court. When you come for the big dogs, you cover all your ends. That's all the feds are doing. And the reason why they let this thing out late is because they don't trust Diddy to let it out early. They didn't want to give him too much time to be able to allegedly do what they think he's going to do. They think he's going to witness tampering.
First of all, let me find some stuff for go against ticket. It's a joke, y'all. That's a joke. Let me find some stuff to go against my main man Ticket. He said to go against the big dog. Diddy ain't no big dog. He a fake piece of crap. It just got exposed. Oh, girl, you scared me. Diddy's a big piece of crap. He ain't no big dog. He think he a big dog. That's why he in all this fucking crap.
They showed it in court. That's why another reason why he was rejected $50 million bail 3 times.
3 times.
Let's keep going.
Let's keep going.
Trying to fight against this situation from being used in court like many of the others that we are about to go over. Diddy adds in how he was acquitted of the situation, and he's saying that the feds want to use this to show that he allegedly engaged in a pattern of obstruction throughout his life. And they say that the government wants to rely on testimony from a man who we know based off how it's written as Wardell Fenderson, because Wardell Fenderson testified against Diddy in his criminal trial and alleged that Diddy bribed him with a diamond ring and $50,000 to take possession of the weapon.
On the gun possession and bribery charges against Sean Puffy Combs. This afternoon, jurors sent the judge 2 notes, one of which asked for a transcript of a phone message Combs left Wardell Fenderson, once his driver, now the prosecution's star witness. During the trial, Fenderson testified that Combs was armed the night of the shooting at Club New York, and later pressured him to claim ownership of a pistol police found when they pulled over
think he was worth more than $100 million. I could clearly say that. I don't think he was a billionaire, because you got 100 million, 200 million, 300 billion, 400 million, 5, 600 million, 10. You get my drift? You, at that time, dating Jennifer Lopez, you had to be worth way more than $100 million. $100 million, $200 million, $300 million. Where y'all want to start at with the number? Anyway, this is my point. This is the only point I had. Why in the hell do you have a gun on you? You can afford to buy a half an army to protect you. You don't need no gun. Dude, I don't need no gun. These people got the guns. My contract and my people told them to have the guns. What do you want with me? I'm just trying to go home, go to sleep. You understand what I'm saying? Why does Puffy have a gun? Oh, because he's a bad boy. Let's continue.
Also, we know
That was a Diddy recording that they had played at that time. I just want to make you feel comfortable, make your family feel comfortable. Yeah, I'm standing on business, nigga. I'm standing on something, man. Save the young one. Save these women that's out here getting their ass whooped. Save these people that's out here getting abused against their will, man.
I'm standing on business, baby. That's what I stand on.
1,000 lashes, my nigga.
1,000?
To all of them, not just Diddy. To all of them.
1,000 to all of them.
Just out here doing this type of foolishness. And we focus on this one right here, right now.
If you hurt anyone for your pleasure or gain, you can get gain from not hurting people. Don't hurt people for your pleasure or gain. Don't do that. That's where Uncle Mike draw the line. If you hurt a human being just for your pleasure or your financial gain, that's where you going wrong. And that's where Uncle Mike will appear. I wish I could just me and you handle it. I don't care how you want to do it. You can have guns. I don't give a shit. Because I'm protected. I'm protected by these people.
They ain't got no evidence. They got a whole lot of evidence. And they finna stretch it out in court.
the woman who was injured, Natanya Rubin, has claimed since 1999 that...
Now, I was going to let this slide. I talked to Tanya Rubin. How do you know they don't have no evidence? You have no evidence. Have you seen all these YouTube videos? Have you seen the ones with the police officer saying that she done filed the case? That's evidence right there. I'm filing the case saying that Diddy made me take a bribe. My bad, I'm drunk. But Tanya Rubin, until you sit down and have a conversation with her, it's on my YouTube channel. I have talked to I did an interview with Tanya, and I paid her to come on and do this interview. I am so happy I paid her. Oh my God, I wish I could have paid her more. And I told her that. I wish I could have paid her more. I cash app her the money, and her her team did whatever they supposed to do. I don't know how this stuff works. I'm excited to talk to somebody. Incredible, man. I said, I'll put it to you like this. There was no doubt. One of the questions I wanted to ask her was, do you seriously think that Diddy shot you in the face? Man, by the time that interview ended, man, I ain't even want to ask that dumbass question. It was clear that she spent her whole life on. Somebody shot me in the face, and I know it was Puffy. God damn. Somebody shot me in the mother face, and I know it was Puffy. If Shine would have shot me in my face, her and Shine was cool. They was boys. They recorded in the same studio. They recorded music together. Is anybody listening? Is anybody listening? Here we go, y'all.
Diddy was allegedly the one who fired off a weapon in that nightclub that hit her in the face. The next piece of evidence that the feds want to use in Diddy's criminal trial to show prior bad acts is the situation with Steve Stout. Which back in 1999, Diddy was actually arrested and charged with assault in connection to the beating of music executives.
Let's talk about that. They want to use the Steve Stout situation. They want to talk about how Diddy allegedly paid off Steve Stout to get those charges reduced. They're bringing a history of incidents. History. See? You guys don't know who Steve Stout was. Steve Stout.
Bless you.
Man, he was big in the music. He's big in the music industry. Steve Stout was over a whole bunch of these guys. But remember, Steve Stout and Diddy got into it over the Nas situation. Remember, Diddy did the music, the track with Nas, Hate Me Now. You can hate me now, but I won't stop now. Diddy allegedly had did an image on that cover of that track that he did not want to be displayed, if I'm not mistaken. From what the way the story goes, Steve Stout allegedly still went with it, put it out. Diddy was enraged and allegedly beat the hell out of him with a bottle. Right? So then Diddy ended up getting charges reduced. He allegedly paid Steve Stout $500,000, got his charges reduced to where he wouldn't, you know what I'm saying, have to do a lot of prison time. They're going to show that, hey man, this dude paid this dude $500,000 to get his charges reduced. They're showing a pattern of bribery, dog. This is how the feds is lining this dude up. It has nothing to do with this case. They're just showing you all of these things, how this dude has gotten off with all of these things, and now how this pertains to this case. And how they're saying that he bribed people and did all this. So when they come in here, show you their evidence and give you their testimony, not only do we have that, we have all these other incidents where we're showing you he did get off and doing this. That's what the feds doing, dog. The feds lining his ass up. Peak game.
That acts is a situation with Steve Stout. Which back in 1999, Diddy was actually arrested.
Did she say what I think she said?
His ass up. Peak game.
She didn't say it. It just sounded like it sounded. Watch it.
Situation with Steve Stout. Bitch, back in 1999, he was actually arrested and charged.
Sound like she said, bitch, back in 1999. Bitch. I was just talking about the B word, the B word.
That acts is a situation with Steve Stout. Bitch, back in 1999, Diddy was actually arrested and charged with assault in connection to the beating of music executive Steve Stout. Steve Stout claimed that Diddy and two of his bodyguards beat him with their fist, a telephone, a champagne bottle, and a chair. And then Diddy allegedly paid Steve Stout $500,000, and he pleaded guilty to a lesser charge of harassment, and he was sentenced to 1 day of anger management classes. Diddy is saying that the feds also shouldn't be able to use this. He said the alleged 1999 assault of the studio executive Steve Stout should be excluded for similar reasons to those supporting the Club New York incident. Keeps this very short and sweet because this one he did plead guilty to a lesser charge of harassment, but the feds are trying to use this as a layout to show prior bad acts, primarily for the RICO charge. Because not
only will that show that, okay, Diddy is a violent dude, they're going to show that. Diddy don't want them to show that. They're going to show that in court. Hey, look, he's done it. He beat this dude over the head with a champagne bottle and chairs. Him and his two guys. So when these people say, hey, this is what Diddy does, and they show y'all the evidence, we not only have that, we have corroborations of other things that he's done similar to this. They're going to show a pattern. This is what you do in court when you walk people down. And that's all they're doing to Diddy. Walking his ass down. 40 cal, hit your leg, go on, walk it out. Huh?
Oh, man.
To the 1999 nightclub incident, And this incident with Steve Stout allegedly involved bodyguards at the time. And this is not even how it ends. We also just learned that the feds are wanting to bring in 4 alleged victims to testify against Diddy for prior bad acts of things that they went through allegedly with Diddy, and one of them is a minor. And based off what we know already,
why y'all ain't talking about that? That's right. Why y'all ain't talking about it? Why ain't there outrage about that in yellow on your screen? I told y'all, you're going to find out. You're going to find out where people really stand. Why they ain't talking about that? The internet should have been flooded with that. They did what? They brought up a what? Now see, regardless of what you think about all other stuff, we talking about now, we go right here to the little part in yellow right there. What's up with that? Diddy's lawyers put that in the writing. They want all of this excluded. All of this evidence because they know that the jury would be outraged if they heard this. They want all of this excluded. That's not my words. That's Diddy's words. Read it right here. I was never capping. Read that last paragraph at the top. Told y'all this. But the nigga won't get mad at me. I show you niggas paperwork, nigga.
Paperwork.
Who's screen? Right?
Show me the
Read
paperwork.
the last line. The court should exclude the evidence. Diddy's lawyers want all this evidence excluded.
That don't make sense, though. It don't make any sense.
Right. That's right. That's right. Like I said before, where's the anger and outrage? There should be anger and outrage at all of these people. It ain't just Diddy either. It ain't just Diddy either. Trust me, it ain't just him. It ain't just him. But it's funny to me how all these people say, hey man, y'all only go after black dudes. Well, if you got a channel, use your channel to go after everybody. Why you don't use your... See, that's the thing. You don't ever ask these people why you don't use your channel to go after everybody. You just want to talk about people who going after black folks. Nah, use your channel to go after all the white folks that you say they don't go after too, and make this thing even. Since that's what y'all say they don't do.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying too. That's crazy.
I'm cut from a different cloth, baby.
Me too.
For prior bad acts of things
and
that
it ain't
they...
no bullshit cloth either. I'm cut from the real cloth.
Same
That's
here.
facts.
You want to bring it? Bring it. Other than that, shut up and listen.
That the feds are wanting
That's
to
all
bring
you gonna
in
do is
4
listen.
alleged victims to testify against Diddy for prior bad acts of things that they went through allegedly with Diddy, and one of them is a minor. And based off what we know already and what we can read in these court filings, these 4 victims are going to be alleging some type of SA that they went through with Diddy in their testimony. But the fact that we are finally seeing minor victim 2 being brought up in this is actually really shocking, because I was waiting to see if any of this was going to happen. But I also find this very interesting because it says minor victim 2. So that makes me think that there is a minor victim 1 that is not in the prior bad act section. So I'm curious where the other one will come up. There has been a bombshell of new Diddy court filings, and I know I literally just got back from LA doing my TikTok event. I'm going to give you more content on that tomorrow.
Yeah. So it's been a lot of filings. Oh yeah. But see, these niggas, like I said before, they talking about ain't no evidence, man. Man, they finna hit this nigga with the goddamn on rock bottom, boy. You know what happens when you get hit with the rock bottom? 1, 2, 3, your ass is out of here. But you know what they're gonna do with Diddy? See, they know with Diddy, they're gonna hit this nigga with 3, 4 rock bottoms. They're gonna make sure he don't get up. See what I'm saying? That's right. Now, like I said before, man, gotta stand on business, man. Sometimes it hurts. Sometimes you don't want to do it. But sometimes it's necessary. Certain situations is necessary. You understand what I'm saying? And that's just the facts, homie. It's just the facts, man. You know what I mean? Real talk. You know what I mean? And so it is what it is, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, subscribe. Salute to everybody. Support the channel. And I appreciate all y'all. Y'all know what it is, man. You know what I mean? So they didn't reject no $350 million bails for no reason. They didn't do it. The feds did not reject $350 million bail for no reason. All you gotta do is read the paperwork. It's all there. Diddy wants all this stuff excluded. He does not want any of this stuff involved in that case because he knows it's going to show a pattern. He knows it's going to show a pattern. So that's why he wants it all out of the case. I'll be back later on today. He'll be in court later on this afternoon. So I'll be back live from when Diddy's in court. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, share, subscribe. Salute to everybody. I take my bow. Peace.
My man said he take his bow. I'ma take my bow. I'ma take my bow. Dude, there was something I was gonna say. I'm too drunk. Dude, I strongly believe somebody that's higher, they ain't upstairs, but they higher than us, that can pull some freaking weight, is pissed off at Diddy. That's number one. Jennifer Lopez and all this stuff. These are the people, let me tell you something. These are the people that pull strings, right? These are the people that pull strings on, these are the people that pull strings on. Oh my God, the fuck. I'm pissed off now. I don't know how long this mic been off. Shit. I went and got another drink. Anyway, check this out, man. I really think that she got this fan, and I know y'all hear that fan in the background, and I'm trying to talk clear enough the way y'all can't hear the fan. But long story short, Diddy done pissed somebody off. And the people that he pissed off is designing this thing that everybody who helped Diddy get to wherever he's at needs to jump ship and help prosecute this one person. You will be, I didn't even know. I didn't know that you can, I did a lot of bad stuff with Diddy. But if I testify against Diddy, you mean to tell me that all my stuff would be erased? Where do I sign? Think about that. That's all I gotta say. With all the people around Diddy, you cook, dog. When I heard that 4 or 5 months ago, Diddy, you cook. You done, son. Think about it. They already proven it. You denied bail over and over and over again. They don't even want your money, cuz. That's messed up. The court system, they supposed to be acting like they don't need money. Bullshit. Bullshit. The court system need money just like everybody else need money. Hold up. Let me get back to my... oh my God, look at this. If somebody come look at this, I don't know. So, Jennifer Lopez, I wouldn't be surprised if she's called. That's not a surprise to me. Usher and Justin Bieber, now he's of age. None of that is surprising to me. What's surprising is the people that we had I ain't even think about this dude. Steve Harvey and his daughter dated with Puffy. They called to the stand, and all of a sudden, they did some dirty, dirty stuff that only them and Puffy knows. And all of a sudden, they are on the stand saying what they know that's connected to what we know. Does that make sense? That's the only thing I'm trying to say. That's the only thing I'm trying to say. I gotta check this video out. Check this out.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit?
I forgot why I played that damn thing. I forgot why I played it. But my point is this. It's bullshit if you think it. I don't like. TMZ. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't like y'all. Let's go back. Go back to something else. Anyway, TMZ. Y'all got some good. I don't like the way y'all format y'all show. Y'all got some good content, but you don't format your show. You killing yourself on the way that you format your show in today's time. I'm going to get on up out of here. We back at Big Ticket. Shout out to Big Ticket. Look, they don't put the... Look, y'all, this is me and the family right here. Bring this back up. I swear to goodness, man, I ain't know I paid for the whole meal. Look at all them plates. I mean, my boo-boo. Yeah, that's sis. I love sis to death. Sis is cool. That's her sister right there. These two. This one, I don't know if y'all... Brother, sister. Boyfriend, I guess. Can y'all see that? Yeah. That's me way in the back, y'all. Anyway, man. Hey, I'm going to get on up out of here. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Hey, the only person that's not, just to let y'all know, this guy with this red and white shirt, he's the bus driver, okay? He's just a bus driver. So I pay for his meal too. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell him Uncle Mike told you so. Peace. Ah, ha, ha.